Hey you guys, so today I just wanted to try out, I've been wanting to try for such a long time, the Natasha Denona Face Glow Foundation. Now anything that says glow in it with regard to a foundation means dewy to me, which I really do like. I don't like the matte look on my face. I'm just getting a little bit too old to have matte. Just enhances my wrinkles. So I went and got a little sample of the Natasha Denona Glow. I think it's been around for a little while, but I do want to do a few tutorials, or not tutorials, but reviews on foundation on this channel. I have found what I think is my holy grail, so that's the Dior Face and Body, which I absolutely love, and the La Mer, which is really quite expensive. So I wanted to give this a go just to see what it's like for my skin. So I've got wrinkles, it's mature skin, I've got little burst blood vessels here and there, so I've got a really shit canvas to work with basically. So I'm going to use my Guerlain little foundation brush. It's really nice and soft. So I did buy a sample. This does come in a tube, so that's the sample there. It's number 42. It does look a bit gross in there. It's been squeezed in. So I'm going to go ahead and apply that, and I'm just going to go over a few of the properties that they do say about this foundation. Now they're saying that it's a dewy look and sheer but buildable. So first up, it feels a little bit thick to me compared to the Dior and the La Mer. Now this is 42, which matches the self tanner that I've got on my neck, so that colour is pretty good. Coverage is, now you all know I do like my full coverage. Coverage is pretty good. I've got those little marks or age spots on my face there that I really try to cover a little bit. So I'm putting, I feel like I put a little bit too much on actually, so I want to try and shear that out just a little bit. It does feel quite thick going on, so it's definitely not a full coverage foundation because I've really got those little marks on my face here that aren't getting covered up, which is fine for people that do like a sheer foundation. So for days that I just don't want to be fully glammed up, which just is just about every day for me, maybe a good alternative. So far it feels, I don't know, it felt thick going on, but it does feel quite light on the skin. Not bad. So all through there, like I said, the coverage isn't great, which is what I expected it to be when it does say sheer. But it does give you a little bit of that dewiness to your face, which I do like. So I'm going to go through and do the forehead area. Now if you watched any of my videos, you know that I don't take my foundation right up underneath my eyes. I use my Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector for that, which I do love. Now I've really got to hold my hand here. If you've got blonde hair, you've really got to hold your hair away just so that you don't get it covered in foundation. And I normally do go around my hairline with a tissue afterwards just to try and get anything that's gotten onto my hair off. So let's just say that it's smooth, conditioning, hydrating, long wearing, suitable for normal, dry or combination, paraben free and allergen free, with a satin finish. It's definitely a satin finish. I must say I'm actually kind of liking it. You can see there that those little age spots aren't really getting covered up, so it is definitely more sheer than a full coverage foundation. This colour's pretty good, 42 this is, so it's matching my neck colour pretty well. Alright, not bad. Might just pop a little bit more in, just in those areas where I do like that bit more coverage. But very nice, it looks quite natural. I'm actually quite impressed. What do you think? I don't mind it actually. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of my makeup. You can watch if you like. I am going to do my eyes today. But I am really liking that. Now I have primed my face how I ordinarily would. So I've used my Tarte Clean Slate smoothing primer for pores, and then I always use my Murad oil control primer for oiliness because I am combination skin, so I do get a little bit oily down the T-zone, so I always use that. Now with my Dior and the La Mer, I don't have to worry about oil coming through at all, but I still use that Murad oil control primer with that as well. So I'll pop up on the end of this video and I'll just let you know how this wore. I'll probably get about, from when I'm putting this on now to when I finish and want to take it off, it'll probably be about 6 hours, maybe 8. So we'll see what it looks like at the end there. So if you want to see the rest of my makeup, hang around, otherwise fast forward to the end and see what it looks like after 6 to 8 hours. Okay, so I just finished up the rest of my makeup. I just really quickly wanted to show you these lippies from Melt. Undertone Noods is this one here. It's golden, and this is 710, which has been around for a while. They don't actually have a lip liner that goes with either of these, which is really quite strange. I'll show you 710. Always got to overline that side, which drives me crazy. What have I done? It's one of those days. Okay, so that's 710, which is beautiful. So this is the new Undertone Noods one of, which is called Golden. It's got a nice little leveler there that shows you how much is actually left in the product. Look at that. Love this. Oh, it smells nice too. I've got it all over my teeth. I've got it everywhere. Let's start again. Get rid of that. What is it? I can't have a lipstick on today. Anyway, that pretty much shows you what they're like. Oh God, that colour is gorgeous. So I'm going to go and get dressed and go out, and then I'll pop back and film at the end of the night. So I've got my son's 20th birthday party on tonight, so I'll see how it holds up. I don't know, we'll see how we go. I'll see you later. Okay, so we've had the night for my youngest son's birthday, and I'm feeling a little bit dishevelled, I might say. I feel like a wreck. I've reapplied lipstick, and that's all. The rest of my makeup's held up pretty well. For saying I've got combination skin, and I do tend to get oily in the T-zone there, I have used my Murad, as I did say in the beginning of the video, the Murad Oil Control, which helps keep that oil at bay. It's pretty good. I've got a little bit of sort of settling into fine lines around the mouth here, into those smile lines that you get. Other than that, it's held up pretty well, I'd say. Now the price in Australia at Sephora is $65 Australian, so it would be a little bit cheaper US. So I thought I'd let you know what it was like. I don't think I'll be buying a full bottle, so I'll just use up the rest of that little bit of tester. So if you like the review, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Click on the notifications bell also so you're notified when I do upload some more content. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.